Have you seen Star Wars?
At Star Wars Celebration, they had an entire section dedicated to the new Zynga mobile game called Star Wars Hunters, and here's the official description from the game's website. Join the greatest hunters from across the Star Wars galaxy on the planet of Vespara, where the high-stakes competitions are awaiting them in the arena. Engage in thrilling third-person combat to dominate your opponents in a range of adventurous battlegrounds that evoke iconic Star Wars worlds. Choose from a range of tactically diverse hunters, customize them, use your skill to find a winning strategy, and reap the spoils of victory in an all-new free-to-play game. Well, I got to play this game 3 times at Star Wars Celebration over the course of the 4 days that I was there, and today I'm going to give you my initial thoughts on it from those 3 matches. Before we get into today's topic, please leave a like on this video to help me defeat the dark side, which is the YouTube algorithm. So it seems like mobile games for Star Wars are all but forgotten, in my opinion, and I'm hoping a game like Hunters can bring it back and kind of bring some popularity so we fans can have a quick game of Star Wars wherever we are in the world and whatever we're doing. And when I play Hunters, it was basically, I would say, a beta mode. I'm sure it's past the alpha stage. I've seen people who have kind of been playing like the testing stuff over the past 6 months, I believe, and I only played on one map, which I believed was the Forest Moon of Endor, and we only played on one game mode, which was Control Point, and there's 2 other game modes which seem to require a bit more strategy. There's one called Hut Ball, where you and your team try to secure the ball and score on the other team, which I guess is like capture the flag, and you have another one which is called Escort, where one team defends and the other one attacks, and that's all you do throughout the game. Control Point is a lot simpler, and that's what I played, and the name explains exactly how to win. You control the point until you hit 100% and prevent the other team from controlling it and reaching 100%. There's 11 heroes in the game, and I played 3 different ones in each match, and I played the droid, who, I do love this guy because I think it's funny, and he is a droid named J3DI, who thinks he's a Jedi or wants to be a Jedi. Then you have Reva, who is a dark side assassin, and at last you have the Sentinel, which is a heavy gunner stormtrooper, and I played him, and I really enjoyed playing him as well. All 3 of these characters belong to the damage class, or we used to call it an Overwatch DPS, and that's kind of all I did, unfortunately. I didn't play support or tank, and I didn't really play either of them since I felt like I would get a better feel of the game with the Assault class. So after 3 matches, I can thankfully say, this game is really fun. Well, maybe not really fun, but it's pretty fun for a mobile game for sure. Each match feels like it's about 15 to 20 minutes at most, and no game is ever really the same. And granted, I only played 3, but each one was drastically different in how everyone played it, and mainly how I played it as well. Every character is very unique in the sense that you need to learn their play style. For example, with J3DI, I was able to get a lot of kills by focusing on getting in close to my enemies and working with my support or tank teammates to secure a point. But with Reva, I had a lot harder time with her. There was a really big learning curve for me because her character values distance-based attacks, and I really didn't do well with her at all. I don't think that's a character I could main if I ever started playing the game seriously, but other people probably would. My friend who I was playing with, she did really good with Reva. So the Stormtroopers, though, or the one Stormtrooper, the Sentinel character, I liked him. He was a distance-based character, and I did far better with him since I would find a good vantage point on top of the control point, and I would lay down cover fire for my team and help them pick off enemies and keep them off the control point, and I did, like I said, very well with him. I think I had the most kills with him specifically. These 3 characters, despite being the same class, all played drastically different from each other, which I do enjoy in a game like this. It's nice to have characters that you need to learn how to play to fit your teammates' needs. If all 3 of them played the same way, then it would create a feeling of the game being too easy. You want to feel rewarded for learning a character's style of gameplay, and this game does a really good job of that. Another highlight for me is that this game is really easy to play. The controls are very straightforward, and after a few games it became very natural to use these characters. Each character's abilities are so different that it will take time to adjust these differences, but over time, I think it becomes secondhand nature, but I think that adds to the uniqueness of the game, is that each character has these different abilities that are very drastic from each other, and they can do a lot of varying things to help your teammates out. I can best describe this game as mobile Star Wars meets Overwatch, and back in the day, I loved Overwatch, and I do kind of miss playing those kind of games where I have to strategize with my team in order to win, and no matter how good one person is, they really can't carry the entire team to victory without teamwork from their own team. I don't see myself getting bored with this game for some time. With 11 characters and only 4 on each team, it seems like each game that you're going to play is going to be drastically different from the previous one that you played. My only complaint about this game so far is I think the customization of your characters may not be what people enjoy for the long haul. It doesn't feel all that engaging or rewarding, and also this game seems like it would do much better on consoles than a mobile game. And I've heard people talk about that before, but now that I've played it, I could not agree more. It's almost too good to be a mobile game. And not in like the sense of, oh, this game is great and it's worth $60 and we should all put this on, the Xbox and the new PlayStation 5. But I do feel like if this game had a little bit more time and a little bit more dedication, it would be a really good console game. If this really was Overwatch with a Star Wars skin, I would 100% be on board with something like that, because I think Star Wars could benefit from a fun, easy, simple playing game that requires some strategy and teamwork. Sadly, it's not that, but I can't say this game is bad for what it isn't because of what it actually is. And Star Wars Hunters is a very fresh breath of fresh air to a long dead area of Star Wars, the mobile games. I really hope fans give this game a try, because I think it's a pretty fun game for almost any Star Wars fan, no matter what age you are. And if they want to kill an hour or two at most, this is the game to do it. I only got to play on one game mode on one map, and I already want to play more of this game, and I think that's a very good sign for its future, because the other two game modes, Huttball and the Escort mode, both seem really fun. And they don't even have the Mandalorian character unlocked yet in the game. I think he comes out a little bit later this year, but the game also doesn't release until September, so we do have time. I would love to see other game modes when they come out and play every character when given the chance. But I gotta say, man, when this game comes out, I recommend it. I recommend giving it a shot, playing it for a week or so, and just seeing how you feel about this, because I know a lot of people are kind of cautious about Star Wars games like this, or more specifically mobile games in general. But man, Star Wars Hunters, it's got something to it, man. It has a very unique feeling, in my opinion, for a mobile game, and the fact that it's set in Star Wars and it does kind of feel like Star Wars and the characters are very Star Wars-esque. I'm liking it. I'm really liking this. I'm hoping this brings mobile Star Wars games back from the dead. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Will you be playing Star Wars Hunters when it releases in the September of this year? And is this a mobile game that you're actually going to give a shot and truly dedicate some time to? Make sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content. Follow me on Instagram and social media, and check out the Chatooine show. We air those on Wednesday nights, and our 3-episode review of Kenobi is up, and we're going to do another review this Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify. I'll see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always.